Is it true? We found the Solarian Ark?
Sam, tactical. It looks like the Archon captured it. The ships are tethered.
What's the plan?
I'm working on it. Sam, connect me to the Moshai.
On screen.
Ryder, it's good to see you again.
We've located the Archon's ship. It's more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it. He's very proud of that relic.
That's what we needed. I appreciate it.
And I appreciate what you're doing for all of us. But be careful. I've seen the Archon's cruelty. I hope you don't.
That makes two of us. Thank you for your help, Moshai.
Of course. I wish you well.
Okay, we play this right. Not only do we get away with the relic, we save the Solarians. I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Ket ship through the tether.
A feasible approach. Currently, Ark Pachero is on standby. Only its stasis facilities are online.
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshai. The Archon's capable of anything.
Then we keep our eyes open. We underestimate the Archon, we're dead.
Ryder? Whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them back. Now let's make this one count.
I'm sure we'll have to make a choice. The relic or the Ark. Or some nonsense.
Tempest, we're in.
So far, no unusual activity from the Ket ship.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Pathfinder, if you access a terminal, I can assess the situation. Accessing Ark Pachero's internal systems. A moment. Additional data encryption has been added.
That's not regulation. Did the Solarians do that?
It appears so. It's a cryptography key associated with their intelligence services. I have unlocked it.
At present, Ark Parchero has arrived in the Helios cluster. Location of Nexus is unknown.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, Zevon Reka. Situation urgent.
No mystery there. We need to find the Pathfinder.
Overriding bulkhead door.
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look...
Okay. Legion and Mass Effect 3 all over again. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting here. I don't know what I'll do just yet.
How does the ship look, Sam?
Some Ket infrastructure has been added, but the Ark systems are operational.
So it's flight ready?
Yes.
Ryder, are you thinking of?
Easiest way to save everyone is to take the whole Ark with us.
Funny definition of easy.
If the right Solarians are still on board, this might work.
No bodies, no signs of a fight.
Could the Solarians have rolled over without a fight?
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
So you got your games mixed. So it looks like the Arks leave very soon after the end of Mass Effect 2, but before Mass Effect 3. So the initiative escaped before the Reapers fully attacked. Okay, that could make a little bit more sense.
This colonist is deceased. The medical terminal may provide more information.
What do their records say about the Solarian, Sam?
He is identified as Pathfinder Zevon Reka.
What's the cause of death?
A brain embolism while in stasis. However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Reka is female. This patient is male.
What? Then who is this really?
I have his DNA signature from your scan. Locate a sequencer to confirm his identity. The DNA of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them, trying to hide their Pathfinder. Let's check this colonist's stasis pod, see if anyone's there.
I've marked the pod row.
Typical Solarians, all smoke and mirrors.
Sure are a lot of pilots gone.
I'd like to think they got away before the Ket showed up.
The Solarian captain was too worried for that.
This isn't Jex Arlen's pod.
Why is the quest marker on that one?
This isn't the pod we're looking for. This is the deceased Solarian's pod, yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
I think we found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
Hey there, take it slow.
No need. I'm fine. Solarian stasis recovery is almost immediate. Who are you?
Ryder, Pathfinder for the human Ark.
Where's Alec?
He didn't make it.
Oh, this is madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have agreed to it.
You know, also, now that I'm thinking about it even more, we haven't arguably seen any Reaper influence going on over here. And Reapers are supposed to be everywhere. You know, we know that they only harvest things once they reach, you know, like the apex of their civilization or what have you. So it's possible the Ket were not far enough along. It's possible the Angarans were not far enough along, but it's interesting, I guess, that we haven't come across anything Reaper yet, or anything that I might think is Reaper. The Remnant could be Reaper. Guess we don't really have any way of knowing.
Tell me what you're doing.
Seeing what I've woken up to. A hostile species, an armada, set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands. But we're still in their grasp, I see.
We're the rescue party.
We're heading into the Ket vessel to gather intelligence. Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
Do what you can, but stay quiet. We don't want to alert the enemy.
Yes, of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a SAM in my head again. I'm back in the game. We'll be ready, Ryder.
Tempest, we're in the tether, going across to the Ket ship now.
So far, there are no indications they're aware of your presence. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Okay, we keep this quick and quiet and they'll never notice.
Quick. Quiet.
I think they noticed.
We walked right into that one.
Oh my god, that electric beam is crazy.
More of them coming in upstairs!
They threw us one hell of a welcome party.
We're clear!
I was
So
gonna
much for
shoot you.
sneaking in.
What now?
If you locate a terminal, I may be able to analyze their systems.
Fine.
Accessing the ship's systems now. I have located the Archon's private chamber.
Is the Archon in his quarters?
That information is not accessible, only the room's location.
What's their security situation look like?
An alert was issued, but I have countermanded it. The delay is only temporary.
Right, we need to hurry. The Moshai said the relic would be in his chamber. Let's get there.
Ryder,
I thought you were on the Ark.
too many of our people are missing.
If we don't find them now, we never will.
This is Hager, captain of our Ark. We'll focus on the rescue while you push ahead.
A secondary route is available, marking nav point.
We'll help you get on your way.
Move. But I'm a history teacher. I don't know how to fight. And all I've ever done is pilot ships. That doesn't mean I just roll over and die. We can do this.
Captain Hager is right.
Ryder,
Our
if
people
you
need
access
us.
the
We
terminal,
have to
I
answer
can
the call.
override the door.
I used to repair FTL drives on Sir Kesh. I could probably rig up some surprises for the Ket. Good. We have to be clever, improvise, and stick to the shadows. We'll try this way to look for our people.
I'm sorry we can't help you, but we have our own mission.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
You too, Pathfinder. Okay, Sam, the relic. Still got a lead on it?
Marking the route to the Archon's chamber. You may proceed.
Proceed, huh? 3 of us against a whole ship full of Ket?
4 of us. I count double. Huh.
Makes you think that the Remnant might have, or might be a hand of the Reapers. And if the Ket came from somewhere Reapers were, is why we need to continue the Andromeda and forget about the Milky Way. Because pet peeve with this game is probably how you can't save whenever you want during the missions. So annoying to you as someone who spams saves. I will say the autosave feature seems to be pretty decent, if not really, really good.
Right, for shooting people who try to sneak onto their ship.
So, you know, I gotta give him credit for that.
Good. Here we go! Keep your head down and push forward!
Where are we trying to go?
The exit is on the far side of the room.
There's a lot of Ket between us!
Dropship inbound. This will get worse before it gets better.
Dropship? How is that even fair?
They're reinforcing!
Who are you shooting?
Got Ket in every direction!
Watch out for those bastards up top.
So when do we get our dropship?
Guys, we're supposed to be the cavalry!
Hey, you. That all you got?
We got them! That was the last one!
Good. Let's get that.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Reka. I assume those alarms are because of you?
Yeah, I had a little altercation. And you?
Undetected so far. Still looking for our people. Break it out.
Got a worker here.
Guys, that's the Solarian stasis pod I was looking at.
Who came from, whatchamacallit? Where does this go? What if it's possible to sneak through that? I highly doubt it.
It's empty. This pod belonged to Yos Enrex, a member of the Solarian leadership. Also empty. Also a senior member of Ark Pachero's leadership.
Leadership, huh?
It seems the Ket targeted them, perhaps to sow confusion among the colonists.
Or they're turning them into Ket. Also, like, here's another example of the fantasy part for me. Is these are 100%, without a doubt, Alliance, like, stasis pods. These don't look Solarian in the slightest. And they do that a lot.
Still missing a lot of pods. Where are the rest of the Solarians?
Take a look at that.
Those look like guns out there.
Confirmed. The offensive armaments of a highly capable warship.
And they're all pointed at the Solarian Ark.
That's going to be a problem.
Your route continues on the far side of the room.
One shot from those guns and everything goes up in smoke. The relic, this mission, and a lot of Solarians.
This is the current firing solution on Ark Pachero. The Ket are targeting the stasis holds midship.
It'll be sliced in two.
At least it's quiet here.
Too quiet.
We come so far and all these guys care about is killing us or exalting us. I wanna fight.
Shit, the door just locked.
No way that's an accident.
Look sharp.
I see them! It's an ambush!
Those tricky bastards, get ready!
They locked us in.
Then we give them a fight!
What are you doing down there?
This is looking ugly! We're in trouble here!
Can't hold out much longer.
Ryder, we're here! We've got your back! It's the Solarians! Up top! There's still a chance!
Reka, we'll take whatever help you give.
Ryder, we need to pull out! We have wounded!
Go, we can take it from here. You saved our ass.
I don't need them. I'm busting them all up.
It's a big room. Don't let them get the drop on you.
Uh-oh. That's actually a problem.
Damn things are everywhere.
Sam, anything you can do?
Provide encouragement. I'm afraid the only option is brute force.
Teleported over there.
That was close. If Reka's team hadn't come by.
I suppose we owe them one.
Yeah. Now where's the way out?
I have located a new path to the Archon's chamber.
Yeah, aliens smack talk us, but always using our stuff. Exactly. Bunch of sucks.
Whole ship is probably looking for us.
Over here.
Reika, what's happening?
Selden's wounds were fatal.
I'm sorry. He was brave.
I can't access this terminal. It's not working.
Ryder, can Sam open this door for us?
A moment while I override security.
Reika, we've got a big problem. Did you see those guns back there?
I know. They'll destroy the Ark before we can power up the engines. Unless...
If you've got an idea, let's hear it.
Venro here used to repair FDL drives on private cruisers. Venro, an EMP device?
It might work. If we rig one to detonate near those guns, they'd lose power.
And the Ark would be out of harm's way.
What about your missing people?
I'll keep looking. Captain Hadrian and Venro will focus on the EMP.
A lot of things have to go right for this to work.
That's when Solarians are at our best.
The door is now open.
I'll stay in touch over the radio.
In the meantime, we've got a relic to find. Sam?
Marking the route to the Archon's chambers.
Why are we still keeping our voices low?
We're sneaking onto an enemy ship.
Who already know we're here.
Yeah, well, old habits die hard.
So, just wondering, but if we blow it and don't get the Ark out of here, how many Solarians are left? Like, in the whole galaxy?
Not enough. The whole species is at risk.
See, that right there, that is kind of strange, because, you know, there has to be some sort of retconning going on to allow this story to exist. Because I mean, it's possible I forgot, you know, it's been a hot minute, but I don't remember any mention of the Solarian species being at risk. Or that, you know, they took a huge gamble to send an Ark.
Damn, they're doing it again.
Sam?
There is an alternate route. Overriding the door now.
Nope.
The Ket are hardening their security. Try scanning the access panel. The door is voice activated. I can attempt to modulate your vocal cords to approximate Ket intonation. The system is asking for your authorization. How do you wish to respond? Access denied.
Intruders have been spotted on the ship. We need to secure this area.
Access granted.
That was creepy, if you ask me.
We're off the beaten path now.
Looks like a lab. Hate to think what they do around here.
What is that?
Scientists, probably.
So what are they up to?
Nothing good from the looks of this place.
Oh. Why did I do that?
Weird.
Handy, if you have something to hide.
That drag. Okay. More of their impenetrable shields.
They found us!
We gotta get through these guys!
I guess they want to fight, huh? They're down.
It'd be easier if the Ket just handed the relic over.
Uh-huh. And who's gonna ask them?
That makes me very suspicious. Unbelievably suspicious. Well, the bulk of the Solarians in Andromeda is on the Ark, roughly 20,000. So if this Ark gets blown up, the only Solarians are whoever was in the Nexus. Same thing for all species, with Krogans, Quarians, and the others being a special case. Shame there's no Quarians here. Yeah, there hasn't been...
Guys, I think we just found all the missing stasis pods.
Maybe the Solarians are still alive.
I've heard chatter about how there's no information on Quarian Ark in this game, or for this game, and that like they were hoping it was going to be a DLC, but you know, never happened. It is interesting, I guess, on which races they chose to focus on.
The pod is empty.
Damn.
Also empty.
They're all empty.
What's going on here?
Come on, we know what's going on here. Changing them into Ket. You're getting a boss battle feeling, a doozy one. Yeah, the Archon's probably gonna kick our butt, for sure.
This Solarian is missing organs. It appears he died after the operation.
These poor bastards were alive when it happened.
We're animals to them, aren't we? Genetic material to be harvested. It's too much. We need to find that relic and stop.
Hey! You! I see you! I'm going to personally shoot you in the head for this! Bastard! You can't hide!
Someone's going to pay for this.
Scientists. Not easy to kill.
You assholes! We're not lab animals!
Hope they got the message.
Sam, how's it looking?
The Archon's chamber will require a new path through the unlocked door. Ryder, caution.
Some kind of immobilizing field.
It's useless to struggle. I've been in this forsaken cluster for decades, surrounded by amoeba. Then you arrive, a human able to do the unthinkable. You even evaded me. Such an unlikely rival. Was almost invigorating to have one. And yet, it's a fitting end.
You have no idea what you're messing with. Now I suggest you let...
Hey, hands off.
A first, son. Your testing begins now. I will learn your secrets soon enough. Report. Await my arrival. Save your strength, human.
Reika must have run into some trouble.
We have her beat. Sam, what can you tell me?
I'm sensing a biological transmitter in your bloodstream now, attempting to neutralize it.
Okay, that's priority 2 for sure. Any idea how to break out of this?
The containment fields only interact with living matter. If you expire, the field around you will extinguish until manually reset. As you know, my access to your physiology allows me to enhance your vital signals when required. I can also do the opposite.
So if you shut down my life signs, if you kill me, the field will disappear?
The one holding you, yes. Then I would attempt to resuscitate.
Are there any other options?
None that I can determine.
All right, let's do it.
Ryder, good luck.
You better come back.
Stopping your heart. Now.
Y'all didn't hear all that. He's just talking to Ryder.
Sam?
Stimulating the cardiovascular core. 0 activity. Stimulating the cardiovascular core.
That seems to have done the trick.
Of course it did.
Glad one of us was sure. You two look comfortable.
Down, now.
Let's find a way out of this cage, huh?
There is a maintenance corridor connecting to this room.
Okay, must be a way to access it. I'll look for it.
And while we've got the chance, may as well snoop around. Might be useful intel.
Curious.
Step away from
But
there!
one lie, and that can be broken.
I won't break something you can still use.
Clever prattle. Everything serves.
Before, maybe. But now, when I talk, you'll
Archon,
listen.
do you hear me? Now you have 2 Pathfinders to deal with, and we're not impressed with your security.
Ray,
Where are
come
you
in.
from?
What's going on?
A different
A
galaxy.
little diversion. Captain
We
Hager
call
and
it the
Ben
Milky
will
Way.
need time to set up the EMP. I'll be in touch.
Are we sure she isn't part Krogan?
We're not invaders. Please. Who are you people? We don't mean any harm.
Tell me what you know of Meridian.
Alright, I'm not gonna get anything from those audio logs because I'm gonna get gonna be interrupted every single time.
told this specimen lays claim to a title?
Among my people, I'm known as Moshai.
Here you are nothing. Serving use, that is all. That's why you still live. You will tell me what you know, or you will suffer.
Oh, they want me to go over there. Okay. If the game didn't get a bad rap, we would have gotten DLC with the Quarian arc. Instead, we get a book to read. Life is hard. And the geniuses decided to rush this. It's, I guess we'll never really know what happened with this game specifically.
Most useful in these Solarians are their cognitive abilities. Their thought processes occur much faster than in the others. There is a cleverness about them, a cunning which could be leveraged. More work is needed to isolate the genetic markers. There is no shortage of specimens to choose from. These Turians possess a useful exoskeleton. On harsh worlds, it could prove advantageous. More intriguing, there is discipline about them, adherence to militaristic order, an effective trait for instilling obedience. Additional specimens will be required for study. The ones they call Asari, their reproduction is a mixture of biology, thought, and memories. They take what they need from a species, as they should. Reproduction cannot be left to chance. The superior race dominates. Yet these Asari pretend otherwise. A melding, they call it, embracing eternity. Biology has no use for poetry. In the end, their biotic traits may prove the most useful. Among the new specimens, the human is the most perplexing. They possess an emotional range which often exceeds the others. Their unpredictable nature marks them as dangerous, but if the root of their passions could be isolated, we must identify a champion among them and capture it for further study. The Krogan are a brutish race, which could be useful. Redundant organs and a savage temperament, made to kill. Even the other specimens fear them. A deliberate genetic fault was introduced to limit the Krogan population. But I wonder, without this defect, they could be unstoppable.
Well, that did something. Let's look around.
Wasn't just EA heads, but fans too. Now that fans saw what rushing does, we all want them to take their time with Dragon Age 4. So, from my perspective, I do think that the publishers, being EA, probably had some sort of involvement. But we've also seen scenarios where EA is not necessarily at fault. There's certainly been evidence of the contrary, where EA is just like, here's the money, make us a great game. We don't want to get involved. And I don't necessarily want to say that happened here, but we also have to consider scenarios like Xenogears, for example, where a developer has a big grand plan and they spend, say for the sake of example, 2 years getting there to get that grand plan. And the publisher, whoever's paying for the game, walks in, they're like, all right, we're ready to see what you got. And they see this half-finished game that needs still, you know, like 5 years of work. And at that point, what do? You're like, well, we can't pay you for another 5 years to do this game. You were supposed to not only properly track this game to make sure that it was going to be ready on time, but keep on schedule and make sure that everything's ready, and make sure that you were going to deliver a quality product. And so
Yo, this way.
developers, whoever may be at fault, the developer may not be blameless. And it's entirely possible that the developer is entirely at fault. We all like to rag on EA because of things that they like to do, but sometimes it's not EA at all. Sometimes it's 100% the developers that want the microtransactions and want to monetize their game. And, you know, EA just says, well, that's fine, you know, more money for us if you want to do that. What do you want to bet this is electrical water? Alright, it is not. I'm shocked.
Does every galaxy have monsters like the Archon ruining everything? Is evil everywhere?
One thing I know for sure, evil bleeds. Let's make sure it hurts too.
The next Mass Effect game, as we see it, will be a new game. Tech will work with Dragon Age 4. So, if you asked me after Dragon Age 1, will I buy Dragon Age 2 on release day, I would say absolutely. Nowadays,
What was that?
Do we really want to know?
I'm not there.
Really starting to hate those things.
Why was it in here?
What happened to him?
Dead Solarian must have escaped into these ducts, and then...
They set that animal loose to kill him. Poor guy.
This is Reka. Some of our people are still alive. I'm headed there now. Captain Hager, what's your status?
The EMP is primed and ready.
We're almost to the Archon's chamber. Stand by.
How do we know we're almost to the Archon's chamber? Still can't save, but I need to mark. But I also want to catch up on chat real quick because I'm kind of far behind. I thought the scene was early in the game. You only beat the game once, so it's been a while. Like how the option is to mouth off to the guy who's got you hovering. Yeah, basketball hoop, man. Maybe one of the Sam voices is the loud drunk type on the phone. No one face planted when it ended. One good thing we know is that EA isn't forcing Dragon Age 4 to have multiplayer, so all resources are going to the single player, but Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer was pretty fun with friends. I think Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was super fun too. I enjoyed Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. I thought it was creative at the time, and it did new things, and it was fun, and you could play with your friends, and it was great. The biggest problem is that, if I remember correctly, you had to do multiplayer to accomplish things in single player, and that was a huge misstep. I think they fixed that or changed it later on, but that was a big mistake. I still can't believe they went with that. It's true, and they did push back Mass Effect Andromeda back a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, And it's a super uncommon opinion, I know. But I don't think Electronic Arts is the evil overlords that they have the reputation for. Sure, they've done some questionable things. Sure, they've made some very questionable choices. But they've also given latitude to games that probably don't deserve it. There's been games like Spore that have been in development for like 1 billion years. And at some point, you have to say, all right, we can't spend $3 billion on this game. We're not going to make $3 billion on this game. So it's either we put out what you have, you get what you have ready in the next 6 to 8 months or what have you, or we have to cancel the project and we probably have to let you guys go because all you did was waste our money for the last 8 years. You know, not everybody can be Nintendo, for example, who can just spend 5 to 8 years on a game. Not everybody could be old school Blizzard, who were just like, we're going to release it when it's ready. And you're just going to have to deal with that. Times have kind of changed. Let me rephrase. Times have remained very much the same in that regard, but the outliers have, it seems like the outliers no longer have that flexibility as well, which is very, very interesting. This makes it seem like these are the only planets that I can settle. Oh, maybe there's a little down arrow. We'll see. Anyways, I need a mark. You don't like how no matter how you do your armor in the Milky Way, it feels too Dead Space Master Chief? I guess there is a little bit of that. Yeah. I can see it. Gotta go get quickly dressed and get your back cracked. Nice meeting you. Hope to catch you next stream soon. Nice meeting you as well, Azuki. Appreciate it. Yeah, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was super fun. Too bad they didn't bring it over on the Legendary Edition. They are the only planets, unfortunately. Only planets, unfortunately. Only planets. I don't know what you meant by that, but it's fine. I forget things 5 seconds ago. My memory is awful. I've even forgotten what I was talking about mid-conversation as I was talking about it. Rough times.
Is that a Krogan?
Not anymore, it isn't. Must be one of my missing scouts. I can't tell which one.
The DNA is Krogan, but drastically altered. It's clear the Cat are closing in on successfully exalting the species.
They're driven and efficient, that's for sure.
They must pay.
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon's sanctum.
Give the word and we'll set off the EMP. Should disable the guns.
Got it. Alright guys, we're looking for a remnant relic. Map of Meridian.
And I thought I was obsessed with the remnant. Why did...
Remnant origin confirmed, though it's not the relic we're searching for.
I didn't think, alright. I guess I could just take my time. Well, I'll just take my time.
The Archon has done extensive testing to this artifact, damaging it in the process. It is no longer useful.
Gee, I wonder if there's going to be a fight.
This object serves no useful purpose. It is the remnant equivalent of junk.
The Archon is whistling in the dark on this stuff.
How do you know what is remnant junk?
There's the Solarian Ark. This is going to be one hell of a getaway.
Just don't understand how... I've said this multiple times, but I gotta keep saying it. I feel like this game would have been better without Sam.
Pathfinder, this is the relic the Moshae described. It does seem to be a map. I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
Look at that.
It's Meridian.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're after. There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
You didn't allow me to escape your little trap either, did you?
That wasn't you. It was the artificial intelligence in your head. I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you... special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP!
Done.
What was that?
Does it randomly have a gun?
Oh, shit.
Rack, anything you can do?
Krogan, stand down!
I don't think he understands.
Krogan, listen to me!
Forget it, it's not working!
Damn them!
This guy's going to be trouble.
Stay out of the way and give him everything you've got!
These are my people I'm messing with!
Got him! The Krogan's down!
Got to scan it.
Sorry, Drac.
Let's hope the Void will have them.
Oh, goodbye.
That was the last one!
Ah, finally. All right, we've got the map. Let's get the hell out of here.
It didn't
I
drop
want to be
anything.
here when those guns come online.
Should probably restock on ammo just in case. Star Wars Clone Troopers? Yeah, that could be
Pathfinder,
this game.
There is little time to waste. You need to leave this ship.
We're just gonna casual
Pathfinder,
stroll.
a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location. They are scheduled for exaltation.
Damn, go be the rest of my missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly.
Ryder, it's Reika. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder to another, farewell. Reika out.
Damn it!
There isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
Ryder, my scouts.
Sometimes I hate when you could just tell, at least for me, this feels so forced. Like, you have to have these two options. You take some Krogans with you to back them, to back up them dudes can wreck. They seem pretty good. You know, they had some crazy stuff. I'd rather save the Pathfinder, if I'm being honest here. Drac, we cool. I like you. But Pathfinder.
Reload. We're going after Reika. Drac, I'm sorry.
Pathfinder, you came.
Reika, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's Ket the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything.
Including Krogan.
Drac?
Don't worry, I'll shoot whatever needs shooting.
Let's go.
Sorry, Drac.
We have to punch through! I'm trying! It's that or die!
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, and we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
I should have dismantled that.
Go! Go!
This is gonna be a tough one.
We're fresh meat! They love to cut us open! Not how I'm going out!
You better not die. I came all the way over here to help you out. I'm over here to see you die.
You call that aiming, Solarian? Maybe try to hit a few.
I'm too
I think I need to be adjacent to you to get my HP back. Yeah.
Pathfinder.
I was like,
that
where's the
is
boss?
trying to reset the power.
Oh, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
We did it! That was the last of them!
Let's get them out of there.
Man, we could have saved both.
Can you run?
Pathfinder, the Ket are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Ryder, thank you.
Save it for when we're safe.
See, here's what my plan would have been. Save the Solarians, get the Ark out of there, we stay on the ship, and we get the Krogans. The Tempest comes to pick us up. Boom. What now?
Let's move! Move! A team will escort the Ark back to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Thank you again, Ryder. But I owe you an apology. I made a mistake.
Oh?
I shouldn't have called you to say goodbye. The choice you had to make. I put too much on your shoulders.
You did what you had to. If that had been the Hyperion and I was looking for my people, I would have been the one calling you.
I appreciate that. As Pathfinders, the line between serving our own people and the greater good is blurry. I prefer a sharper focus.
I don't think there's going to be much of that in this line of work.
I suppose not. Whatever the case, the Solarian people are forever in your debt.
Earn this.
We will.
Drac.
Wasn't enough to save the whole Ark, huh? Had to grab a few more Solarians on the way out.
Drac, it's...
Complicated, except it's not. Leaving my scouts behind was worse than killing them outright. And you're not the one who has to explain it to the rest of the clan.
It was a difficult choice, Ryder, but you won an important victory. The Archon has been dealt a blow. Your father would be proud.
That doesn't really matter. I'm just glad the team is safe. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it, and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue.
It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power.
Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels.
The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
The Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
We hit him once. We focus on doing it again. We have to rally the Nexus and move on Meridian.
1,000 points. Meridian seems like it would be the very last place to go.
Now is not a good time to be talking to me, Pathfinder.
Drac, listen.
Why? Your actions told me everything I need to know. Now walk away and give me time to calm down before I do something we'll both regret.
All right, calm down time. Got it.
Go.
Drac's a homie, but I felt like I needed to save the Pathfinder there. I don't feel good about the decision, for sure. What level am I? 35. Oh, I don't have anything that I want to put points into. The flak cannon. Sure. And PB. We didn't do your loyalty mission. I would like to save, though. That sounds like a great idea. And you know what? This is where I'm going to call it quits. Again, a little bit longer of where I wanted to call it quits, but I was kind of stuck on that mission, so, you know, not much I could have done about it. I don't see anybody else streaming, so I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific, to continue with some more Mass Effect Andromeda. What I am going to do... I'm going to go look for the Turian arc tomorrow. Then we'll probably go to Kadara. I'll do that. And I guess we'll see where that takes me from there. So, yep, I'm out. Peace.